Are you tired of hunting the galaxies in No Man's Sky for the perfect pet that you're looking for? I'm Controlled Chaos, and in this video, I'm going to show you a way that you can get them and much more. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, this was brought up to me by Mogi, who's a community member of No Man's Sky, but it's really, really cool. So, it is a website you're going to go to called Creature Builder. Link in the description down below. Once you get there, you just click on start build, and then you go ahead and you search for the type of creature you're looking for, which is really cool because there are a lot of different types out here. And what I'm looking for, where is it? My eyes would quit jumping around. Spider, that's why I was looking for. Spider. So I'm going to do a spider one. I know this is going to freak a lot of you out, but the great thing is this can make beetles and other stuff like that. But as you can see here in the interface, there's a lot going on. And you can turn on an advanced mode, which will change out how the right-hand side is done. And you can turn that off to make it easier. You can also rotate around, get a full view of the creature you're making. You can download an image of it. You can do a complete rotate, turning on and off right here, but there's much more to this. Let's say you build the perfect creature you want. You're wondering, how do I get it into game? Well, they give you the JSON files for this, and it's all written out right here that you put into the game. They do give a warning that there's a chance that it could corrupt your save, so you might want to test it out on a save that's not too important for you, or a new save. And the great thing is all you have to do is just click to copy. But even more, click on this information, and right here you have 3 different types of ways to download the 3D model file for this. You got FBX, OBJ, and MTI, which is really good because these you can put in things like Blender, 3ds Max, Maya, and stuff like that to enhance them and not make them look so poly, and add more definitions and features to them that you want. And then you can take that and put that through a 3D printer and 3D print out, so you get a little model of your creature, which I think is really cool. Now, warning here, do not sell those 3D printed models. This artwork all belongs to Hello Games and the No Man's Sky developers, so do not do that. This is just for your use in game and for you to print out the models and to use the image as a reference to do fan art and things like that. That's why I recommend. But going on from there, you have even more. You can change a lot more stuff in here. You can change the different types of arms, and I'm going to go with that. We get the body types that you can choose. So I'm going to switch over to that because I like mantis. I mean, you can go with the bug. There's just a lot that you can change in this to really fit things out. You can also affect different things like antenna that has. I mean, tall ones. I like that tall one. And you got the mantis. Then we got ones. Just stuff that you can change around to affect the model is really, really cool. As you can see, taking away arms, add the arm back. You got different tails that you can adjust on it, which is really, really cool. I liked that one tail. And let's paint that out. Spikes. None. I'm going to go with spikes. I like spikes. And you got the different types of legs that you can see there. That's no longer a spider. So going into spider doesn't mean it's going to be a spider. You even have those sort of like octopus type looking legs, which is really cool. And then you can change things out here, like say, oh, I want to take away those the second front pair. You can take away the middle back pair. And all that kind of stuff. You can name it. You can tell it what type of planet biome it likes, what type of creature it is. You can set that to. You can say has fur, egg modifier, summoned, allowed unofficial rules, just make it predator, non-predator. You can change its birth time and last egg time and a bunch of different stuff like that, along with the scale you can adjust. You can make it big or small. Make this a little bit big. You can adjust the trust. You can play around with things like playfulness and helpfulness. You can play around with how gentle or aggressive it is, devotion or independence, its moods for 1 and 2, just really cool stuff like that. And I really like this because, as you can see here, I can play around with this, get the angle I want. If I'm doing, like, let's say a drawing, I can get the angle. I really like that drawing. It shows a lot of the details on it. And then just download the image and you'll get this image, and then you can draw off of that reference to help you out. For people who aren't just complete freehand drawers out there, or you want to make this really quick, that's what references are for. It really helps out. I know a lot of concept artists in the game design industry, they like to build out the rough feel of their weapon so that they can get the angle they're looking for. Then they print that out as like a PNG, and then they put that into Photoshop and they use that as the reference so that they can quickly draw things out with not having to figure out the exact angles and everything like that. It really helps out in drawing out the roughness of your model a lot quicker, and then they just add in the details. So this is a great way to do that with creatures, which is really nice. Once again, here is the JSON files, and you can just copy that, and there you go. That's been copied. Let's say you want to put it into 3ds Max, Blender, or Maya. You can download those, and that got downloaded. Now I'm going to give you some information on the people that built this. And it was the concept of this came from Mogi, because he wanted to be able to improve on companions that he was creating for the community, using the knowledge of both Mogi and MS Hub to gather all the creature information, and then they used the technical abilities of Assistant NMS. They were able to build this, but there were more people that were helpful in this, such as Silent, who is a bug hunter. We have MBIN compiler making the No Man's Sky data mining possible. Then we have MSDK, who got the 3D executables, or extracted the 3D models for this. And it's just another great way for you to play the game if you don't want to spend a lot of time hunting for the right pet, or you would like a miniature or to do some artwork for No Man's Sky as a fan. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe. Have a great day.